This is the Mercedes C220D. You can call it the OG baby of the Mercedes family, or else you can also call it as the mini S-Class. Hello guys, my name is Sankit Sidnal and you are watching Autopedia 360. So before I begin the review, I request you to please subscribe our YouTube channel Autopedia 360 and also don't forget to press the bell icon for future notifications. And also do follow us on Facebook and Instagram.
तो चलिए शुरू करते हैं.
This is the key of the car. It gets a lock, unlock and the button to open the boot. Unfortunately, this car doesn't get any keyless entry and it also doesn't get any powered boot. So straight up, if you look at the front, it gets this huge grille with vertical slats and the big Mercedes logo at the center. Here you have the high performance LED headlamps and the indicators, which also double up as your DRL. And it gets this front parking sensors, 6 of them, which indicates that this car has the self park assist. And up here you have the camera and it says Mercedes here. Let's open the bonnet. So this is the 2-liter 4-cylinder turbo diesel engine which produces 200 bhp of power and 440 newton meters of torque. It gets the gas struts here, and here you have the insulation. So let's shut it. And these are the rain sensing wipers. Now coming to the side profile of this car has grown in terms of length. The overall length has been increased by 65 mm and the wheelbase has been increased by 25 mm. It also grows 10 mm wider now. You get this 225/50 R17-inch wheels with all 4 disc brakes. And there is a projector here which projects the Mercedes logo. On the ground, which is a very cool feature to have. Now coming to this rear profile of this car, the bumper is much smoother now with the chrome accent at the bottom. These are actually the fake chrome exhaust and the parking sensors. It also gets 6 rear parking sensors, and the LED tail lamps have now grown sharper and slimmer. The rear view camera is neatly tucked in here. And the Mercedes logo, it says C220D. Let's open the boot. So the Mercedes C220D gets a boot space of 455 liters, most of which is occupied by this space saver tire. Here you get the button to recline the rear seats, which is a cool feature. And this is the warning triangle here. So let's shut it. This is the rear defogger. Now let's check out the rear interiors. You get this sun blind here, which is a very cool thing to have, and you get to see a lot of floating design element like this one, and it is nicely finished in aluminium. The door pockets are decent. The speaker for the sound system. All 3 passengers get adjustable headrest, the Isofix child mounts, and the center armrest here. You need to press this twice. So yeah, you get the twin cup holders and a mobile holder. Let's close this. Let's get inside. So if you look, with the extra increase in wheelbase, you get a very good amount of leg room and knee room, and the under thigh support could have been little better. So this is the door pocket, magazine pockets, sorry, and the height adjustable seat belt, the grab handle with the lamp here, and you can adjust the front headrest by pressing this button, which is a cool touch. And here you have 2 rear AC vents, some storage space here and also some storage space below. The center passenger would be slightly uncomfortable because of this huge middle hump which comes here. Now let's check out the front interiors. So these are your power window controls and the haptic touch control for the ORVM, the speaker for the sound system, and this is the electric power adjustment for your front seats, and it also gets memory setting for 3 people. And these are the lock unlock button, and here is the button to open the boot. The door pockets are decent size, it says Mercedes here, and this is the lumbar support for your front seats. The seats are really nice and comfortable. And now let's get inside. So this is a 3-spoke steering wheel which looks really very nice. At the left you have your controls for your voice command, your phone and your audio control, and at the right are your controls to browse the 12.3-inch digital instrument cluster. It also gets the control for the cruise control, and just behind the steering are your paddle shifters. This is the automatic headlamp and wiper controls, and this is the gear lever. So this 12.3-inch screen provides a lot of details, such as it gets these modes like classic, sports, and this is the navigation, assistance, service, and you also get this understated. So let's put it in sports right now. And apart from that, it has your basic functions like it shows you the fuel, the speedometer and the kilometer reading. And this is the engine start stop button. Here is the button to adjust the steering, reach and rake, which is really nice. And these are the AC vents, which are really very nice, finished in aluminum. It turns red when we increase the temperature, and when you decrease the temperature it turns into blue, which is a very cool touch by the Mercedes. So now coming to this 11.9-inch portrait screen, it has your usual functions like the wireless Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, and apart from that it gets this Mercedes Me app, through which you can connect your car with your mobile, and you can also start the car and turn on the AC. It is based on the MBUX platform, and in the comfort, if you go, you get something called as seat kinetics, basically a jugaad for the massage, and ambient lighting. Here you get 64 ambient color options, which is cool. And now let's come back. You have the media here. Now also let's check out the sound system of this speaker. So here I have a radio on. The sound quality is super impressive, and also the AC is a chiller here. Also this is a display for the rear view camera, and let's check that out. I need to start the car. Yeah, so now if I put this car in the reverse, let me see. Yeah, so this is the camera. The quality of the camera is really very nice, and also these are the dual zone climate control, which are touch. I wish it had a physical control for the AC. And down below you have the dynamic mode, the camera button, the hazard lamp warning button, and this is the fingerprint sensor through which you can customize the settings for an individual. And this is the volume control for the music system. Now let's check out the voice command of the car. Hey Mercedes.
How may I help you?
Engine data. Please switch on the, okay, let's switch on the car. Yeah, so this is the engine data which you can see here. So coming to this space here, you get twin cup holders, some storage space, and a USB type C and a wireless mobile charging pad which is tucked in. And here is the center armrest with some storage space here, and you get two USB type C chargers which can be used by the rear passengers. This is the frameless the rear view mirror, and this is the sun visor with the vanity mirror. So here you have the controls for the SOS and the Mercedes Me app, and here is the touch control to open the sunroof, which you can see here. It is a very cool touch. So let's see how much it opens. I need to slide it again. Yeah, now it opens. I hope it opens completely. Yeah, that's it. It opens that much only. So, and I personally like this pin strip design element, which gives this cabin a very beautiful look and feel. And this is the glove box, which is decent size. The seats unfortunately don't get any ventilation as such, but are nice and comfortable. So I am driving the Mercedes C220D. You get 3 engine options in this, 2 diesel and 1 petrol. The petrol comes with a 4-cylinder 1.5 litre mild hybrid petrol which produces 204 bhp of power and 300 newton meters of torque. The diesel, the one that I am driving right now, is a 4-cylinder 2 litre turbo diesel engine which produces 200 bhp of power and 440 newton meters of torque. And then you have the C300D, which is again a 4-cylinder 2 litre turbo diesel engine which produces 265 bhp of power and 550 newton meters of torque. All the engines come mated to a automatic gearbox. You also get driving modes in this. The steering is light at low speeds and weighs good at high speeds. The steering is also a very good unit, and I must say that the body rolls are also very well contained. The performance of this engine is absolutely great, and the stock converter 9-speed automatic gearbox is also very quick with the shifts. And you also get the pedal shifters. The C220D gets 4 driving modes: Eco, Comfort and Sport, and you also get an individual mode where you can tweak the engine parameters. Since this is based on the MRA platform, same as the earlier C-Class, but Mercedes says it has modified it heavily and it's now even better to drive than the earlier gen model. The engine is also very well refined, and only at higher revs you tend to hear slight sound, but then that's okay as it's a diesel after all. It's a good all-rounder in terms of luxury, comfort and performance, and I believe will appeal to people to buy the C220D rather than the C200 or the C300D. The C220D is the most efficient Mercedes in India, as Mercedes claims a 23 km per litre. Although I hate this automatic emergency braking system which is too aggressive for the Indian driving condition. The ride quality is pretty good, but at slightly higher speeds you tend to hear the thud sound if it hits a pothole. But the ride has improved over the previous gen model. The sports mode does open up the power, throttle and the shifts, but it's also nice to note that the eco mode also doesn't disappoint you when it comes to performance required. So with the C-Class evolved now, I believe the C220D will appeal to buyers more rather than the C200 or the C300D. So that's it for the Mercedes C-Class. Subscribe our channel Autopedia 360 and do follow us on Instagram for more such automotive content.